What is an ORM in Python for databases? Imagine you're building an application that needs to store and manage data in a database. Instead of writing complex SQL commands every time, what if you could just use simple Python code? That's where an Object-Relational Mapper, or ORM, comes into play. It acts like a translator between your Python code and the database. An ORM allows you to work with database tables as if they were Python classes. For example, if you want to create a new user, you just make a new user object in Python. When you save that object, the ORM automatically generates the SQL command to insert a new row into the user's table. If you want to find a user, you use Python methods, and the ORM fetches the data from the database and returns it as a user object. One popular ORM library in Python is SQLAlchemy. It helps you define your database models using Python classes. You don't need to write raw SQL queries because SQLAlchemy handles all the behind-the-scenes work. It creates the tables, inserts data, updates records, and deletes entries, all through simple Python commands. Using an ORM makes your code cleaner and easier to understand. It also makes switching between different databases easier because the ORM handles the differences in SQL dialects. Whether you are working with SQLite, PostgreSQL, or MySQL, you can often change the database connection with just a few adjustments. When developing applications, CRUD operations are very common. These stand for create, read, update, and delete. An ORM simplifies these tasks because you work with objects and methods instead of writing SQL statements. For example, creating a new record is as simple as making a new object and calling save. Reading data involves querying with Python methods. Updating and deleting are just as straightforward. In summary, an ORM in Python for databases is a tool that helps you work with relational databases using Python objects. It makes performing CRUD operations easier, speeds up development, and helps keep your code organized. It's like having a helpful assistant that takes care of all the database details so you can focus on building your application.